Hello there. Thanks for joining me for this look at the weather across South America and Central America. We'll start with the satellite image across South America that shows this zone of cloud here in the north. We've seen some heavy showers across parts of Colombia, northern Peru and northern Ecuador too, and it's through this zone that we'll continue to see some heavy downpours over the next few days. Meanwhile, further south across the continent, also some heavy showers towards the far south of Brazil and across the border into Uruguay too. We may well see some flooding impacts from this heavy rain across northern Ecuador, Peru and Colombia too, drier for Venezuela. As we head towards the east of Brazil, largely dry with some sunshine down the east coast, but there will be one or two showers cropping up around Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, but heavier rain down into coastal parts of Uruguay. Further south, pretty unsettled for Patagonia as we see some wet and windy weather spreading in here. Rio de Janeiro stays unsettled over the next 5 days, so further heavy showers here. Buenos Aires, though, should avoid most of the wet weather, and it will be warming up as we look towards the end of the week. Quite a lot of dry weather for much of Mexico, 30 Celsius, a warm day in Mexico City, but we've got some showers around the Gulf of Mexico, and we'll see some showers breaking out across parts of Cuba, Jamaica, also for Haiti and the Dominican Republic, but drier for Puerto Rico and across the Lesser Antilles as well. Havana looks unsettled, further heavy showers and thunderstorms, but it's dry in Kingston for the next 5 days. Bye-bye. Hello there. The weekend storms that have been pushing across some southern states have caused widespread flooding as well as wind damage across parts of Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas as well. That storm system is now clearing off towards the northeast, but we've got still some heavy rainfall, some gusty winds, large hail pushing up towards New York, across the Great Lakes as well. Meanwhile, through many central states, things are looking much drier and quieter through the day on Monday. Lots of dry weather across the bulk of Canada too. It'll be warming up a touch over the next few days for parts of British Columbia. So let's take a look in a bit more detail at Monday's weather, starting off across the west of Canada. Mostly dry and settled here, but we've got low pressure just offshore in the Pacific, bringing some windier conditions and a few showers perhaps later in the day. It is looking largely dry and settled on Monday for the likes of Washington State, Oregon, and also for California and Arizona too. Now here is the outlook. Some showers are going to sweep in towards Vancouver and Seattle through the day on Tuesday. By Wednesday, a bit of rain reaching San Francisco. Los Angeles should stay dry. Further east, meanwhile, there's all that wet, windy weather. It's going to feel quite cold, in fact, for the likes of New York and Toronto. To the south of that, things should be drying up. So an improvement in the weather down towards Georgia, for instance, but still some heavy showers lingering across the bulk of Florida. In Montreal and New York, things will turn a bit warmer and drier through the middle of the week, but showers continue in Miami. Bye-bye. Hello there. We've got some fairly stormy weather across central parts of the Mediterranean at the moment. Through the weekend, we had strong Mistral winds across southern France. You can see this curl of cloud here. It's now pushing its way through Italy and the Balkans. So we're going to see a lot of heavy rainfall, thunderstorms and some strong squally winds. Bora winds developing through the Adriatic through the day on Tuesday. Heavy rain and gusty winds also stretching through the Balkans across Greece and also for Italy too. Turkey holds on to another day of sunshine on Tuesday, pretty warm here, but plenty of wet, windy weather for Greece, across the Balkans and into Italy. Warm and dry for much of Spain and Portugal. Temperatures in Madrid on the up over the next few days. Dry too for France and much of the UK with high pressure in charge here. Meanwhile, moving across Scandinavia, and we've got largely dry and settled conditions on the cards. But we're also seeing those heavy showers persisting into Wednesday, just drifting a little bit further eastwards gradually. So some heavy rain for the likes of Romania, Poland as well. Dry and warm, meanwhile, further west across Europe. And we're going to be keeping that warm, dry weather in Madrid for the next couple of days, but it will turn cooler here later in the week. Rain arriving in both London and in Paris during the course of the weekend as lower pressure moves across the region. Further east across Europe, then rain clears away from Moscow. It'll be warming up later in Berlin. Bye-bye. Hello there. We've seen some high temperatures across northwestern parts of Africa over recent days. Morocco, for instance, has been well above average with temperatures in the mid-40s. We've got more of that hot weather across parts of Morocco, Western Sahara, Algeria as well. We've still got plenty of showers through the central belt of Africa, but they're not quite as heavy as they have been. There's been some heavy rain for southern Nigeria, which is now pushing further westwards, and in eastern Tanzania after the recent heavy showers, just a few showers cropping up here. Down towards South Africa, largely dry and settled conditions, 23 Celsius there in Cape Town. Things are set to stay dry in Cape Town with plenty of sunshine over the next 5 days or so. There'll be a bit of rain at times though in Nairobi, particularly for Tuesday and into Wednesday as well. Hot and sunny in Khartoum with temperatures in the 40s, but there will be some heavy showers, perhaps the odd rumble of thunder in Kinshasa over the next couple of days. On to the Middle East, which is looking generally dry, settled, lots of hazy sunshine, hotting up, 41 degrees in Baghdad, 1 or 2 showers over the higher ground of Iran, and a bit of a shamal breeze picking up across the Gulf too. There'll be a little bit of patchy cloud here and there developing through central parts of Saudi Arabia, but generally it is looking dry, sunny and hot right across the region. Muscat stays pretty warm, but not quite as warm as it has been, but lots of sunshine over the next 5 days. Bye-bye. Hello there. The pre-monsoon heat is continuing across much of India. We're seeing temperatures up in the mid-40s for 1 or 2 places, plus some heavy showers and thunderstorms that have been developing. We're going to be seeing more of those heavy showers over the next few days, particularly in the south, so for the likes of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and also towards the northeast of India and Bangladesh. Through the day on Tuesday, some heavy downpours likely here. Lots of dry weather elsewhere on the map though, as you can see, and those temperatures peaking at around about 44 Celsius there in Nagpur. Meanwhile, as we move our way further northwest into Central Asia, we've got some heavy showers across northern parts of Kazakhstan, but for Turkmenistan, dry and hotting up too. Highs around 33 in Ashgabat on Tuesday, could be a bit warmer later in the week. Crossing through Afghanistan and Pakistan, again lots of dry settled weather, perhaps 1 or 2 showers over the higher ground here, but it is looking sunny and warm right down the west coast of India. In the southwest though, here are those heavy showers likely for parts of Kerala, perhaps Goa seeing 1 or 2, Tamil Nadu as well. Further north it's dry and that heat continues, but we are set to see heavy showers and thunderstorms across Bangladesh and up towards Assam too. Mumbai looks hot and dry over the next 5 days or so, lots of sunshine on offer here. Some heavy showers and thunderstorms at times in Colombo though, and after that hot weather in Tashkent it will be turning a little bit cooler here as we look towards the weekend. Bye for now. Hello there. Tropical cyclone Anne is moving close to the coast of Queensland. It is set to be weakening. There's the storm on the satellite image before it makes landfall, but it's still going to bring some strong winds and heavy rainfall as well as big waves around the coast. We'll look at Australia in just a moment, but starting off further north, things are going to be warming up for the northeast of China and across the Korean Peninsula over the next few days, so temperatures generally in the high 20s here. Pretty unsettled though for Japan with some heavy showers towards the south and the east. Should be largely dry in Shanghai, but to the south of that some showery rain across southeastern parts of China, down across Thailand, some heavy showers here and plenty of showers dotted across Indonesia. Some of them, particularly for Borneo, could be quite heavy and thundery too. The weather should dry up in Osaka though as we look towards the end of this week, and those temperatures are going to continue to build in Beijing up at around about 32 degrees by the time we get to Friday. Now here's Tuesday's weather. A lot of dry weather across the bulk of Australia, but you can see that's a cyclone Anne that's going to be making landfall, bringing the strong winds, big waves and also the heavy rainfall, although it is weakening a little bit. Across the Tasman Sea, low pressure moves in to bring all that wet and windy weather across the South Island of New Zealand, but things do look drier and quieter for the North Island. Here's the outlook over the next 5 days or so, and after a pretty warm day in Perth on Wednesday, it's turning much cooler through the remainder of the week. Bye-bye.